All right, can everybody hear me? Decided to go live a little bit early. I know it's scheduled for 8 o'clock, but I got done what I needed to do early. Awesome, got thumbs up. So I am trying out Crimson Deserts on CachyOS on Linux, and just looking at the chat history, it looks like it's not working right out of the box, so to speak. Um, So I'm just going to show you real quick my settings. And I have not even launched the game yet. Like, I just got done with the decryption process. So I haven't even like tried to play it to test it to see if it even launches. I'm just going to jump right in and see what troubleshooting steps we need to take to get this game working. Even looking at Proton DB, I'll show you guys real quick too. There's nothing for Crimson Desert yet. Like, obviously the game just went live like what, hour and a half ago. So Yumpster64 says it's working. Just do a Pac-Man update, verify game files, make sure forest compatibility is unchecked, and it should launch. So that depends on um, what Proton version you're using in your settings in compatibility. So like mine defaults to GE Proton. That's what I prefer. That's going to vary system to system. So that if you are doing the default, which is I think Proton Experimental, or with me, I'm using Cachy, so I think the default would be the Steam Linux runtime. Again, it's just going to vary depending on person to person. So, um, yeah, I just have game mode run, Mango HUD, and then we're going to run it. I'm not going to enable Wayland or HDR yet. Let's just see if we can get the game to launch first. So we'll hit play, accept. Okay, so you're using CachyOS also. I've got a RX 9070 XT Intel 12th gen processor. Cool. Graphics device is currently not supported. And I just did an update yesterday too, so I got the latest drivers unless I need to do another one. I hope not. I'm going to try Proton Experimental for my Proton version. Not sure that's entirely true because I forced GE Proton 1032 and it didn't work, but my default compatibility is also okay. All right, so I am getting a new version of Proton Experimental. So it does look like a handful of people have gotten Crimson Desert to launch. Oh, there's a 1033. Okay. All right, my graphics card is getting louder. Yumpster says also the home menu button before you load into a new game is borked. AF for me, but works other than that. All right, got some shaders compiling. Proton Experimental 10, 2026, 312, so that's March 12th. Give me some music. I'll keep gamma at the default. And and it doesn't look great. I got some some really weird rainbow distortion. Let's crank up the resolution, 4K. Let's look at the settings. Got upscale mode. I can enable FSR 3.1. I can turn on, it's got AMD frame gen. Oh, okay. So Yumpster says that you also saw the weird distortion in the menu, but once you got to the game, it was fine. Okay, so that's good to know. I do want to turn on HDR. It's not going to transfer over to the stream, but I'll do that. I'll enable Wayland, and I'm also going to see, does Crimson Desert support FSR 4? We're going to find that out too. So I'll hit apply, and then we'll exit the game. Oops. All right, go back into our settings, go to properties. We'll type in some commands. So we're going to go Proton enable Wayland equals 1. If I could type. Proton enable HDR equals 1. Well, I think it was Proton use FSR 4. I want to say that was the correct command. FSR. I'm going to Google it real quick. FSR 4 upgrade equals 1. And what was the indicator? Proton FSR 4 indicator equals 1. I think that was it. Yeah. All right. Donnie the man says, I get a multicolored screen, WTF, like back when the TV channel was out of service. That's kind of what I saw too. Home slice, Proton CachyOS, 90XT menu is super messed up. Once you get in the game, it was running just fine. Yeah, that's what I just saw too. All right, check my launch options for some typos. I think I'm good. So I am running Proton Experimental. Let's give it a shot. It's still putting me on X Wayland for my display server. Excuse me, Soapdish, what asks, what GPU, CPU are you using? I have a Intel 12th gen i7 processor. I have a RX 9070 XT, 16 gigs of VRAM, and 32 gigabytes of RAM. So go back to settings. I don't get the FSR4 indicator, and it's not giving me the FSR4 option here, which I know some games will let me do that. I'll turn ray tracing off. So I want to see how it runs first. Everything's at cinematic. I don't think I need cinematic shadow quality. I know that's like super heavy. All right. So got it launched in a matter of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. Scroll, 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 scroll. All right, I accept. Now the real test begins. How does it run? And then for now, I'm going to keep Mango HUD so we can all see the frame rates, the average, 1% lows. Check out the frame time graph. Oh, this black screen's kind of scaring me. And then Sisyphus says, I'm on Proton hotfix Debian and it's working. Some of the lighting is a bit effed up. Yeah, I'm not even getting any audio. I did it. I jinxed myself. Way to go. Classic IT guy blunder. All right. Well, I'm going to Alt F4 out. Since these didn't seem like it was doing anything, I'm just going to remove them. We'll go back to just game mode run and give it another launch. Tried getting too cute. Sorry, hopefully I'm not burping into the microphone. I think it was just the command options I was using, the environment variables. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is mess with some of these display settings because I am not playing this game at 40 frames per second. So, Donnie, how'd you get it running? I only have a black screen after starting the game. That's what I had too. But my environment variables, I tried to enable Wayland, I tried to enable HDR and use FSR4. The game didn't like those options. So once I removed those variables from the launch options, it just loaded into the game for me. I'm going to bring down lighting quality. Actually, let's just do the preset. Let's go to high for everything just to see how it looks. Hit apply. I'm still sitting around 50. 50 to 60. Select button is to change the camera perspective. Well, it's way close. Looks good, very detailed. Oh, it's a first person mode too. Yeah, there's some weird distortion. I'm still seeing some rainbows here and there, some prisms.
Are we out of spare weapons?
Let's talk to Carl.
I'll need to get some more the next time I'm in town. They really need to learn to take better care of their weapons.
I better get myself ready.
You know what? I know what I can do. Let's go back to video, and I'm gonna change my upscale resolution to quality. I just realized I didn't do that because why would I? That's much better. Redhead Gamer asks, will this run off Pop OS? I can't imagine it wouldn't. Not sure if you just joined, but I did get this running using Proton Experimental. That's much better as far as the frame rate goes. Let's play some other settings too. Oh, all right. I'll type it in for you. And then Nunk says they use GE Proton for the most part. They added some FSR fixes last patch. I didn't even realize that 33 had come out yet. I probably should have installed that first. And then now that I think about it, that might be why FSR4 isn't working for me now, because I'm using experimental. Bring up the lighting quality, advanced weather effects. And do I want post-processing effect quality? We'll make this ultra. Hit apply. And you know what? I've got the the VRAM. I don't know why I left texture quality and model quality not at cinematic. Yeah, Redhead. I'm also learning Linux. I just switched to Linux in October. Just wiped Windows. I have a whole series if you want to check out my journey so far. Malware. Hi, what distro are you using? I'm using CachyOS. I started off with Bazite and didn't have great luck with it. A couple of games I wanted to play just didn't work. So I just switched to Cachy and haven't looked back. Nunk says Proton FSR4 upgrade equals 1 and launch options might work. I don't know. Or if it is only for UE5. It is not. FSR4 does work on UE4 games. I do use it for Hogwarts Legacy. I was actually just playing that last night a little bit. But FSR4 does work with Hogwarts. It also works with Expedition 33, which was a UE4 game. I tried to use it here and it didn't work, but I also think it was because of the Proton version I was using. Like the game just wouldn't load. I could launch the game, it got me into the menu, but the game wouldn't load. I think that looks a little bit better with the lighting. Getting around a little bit over 60 frames per second. Speak with Omguk. I don't know. How to pronounce that.
Fucking black bears.
Come
Yeah,
on
must be
now.
you.
Keep it together.
Hey, they were close. Let the lag.
Giles.
Aye, he was a good man. And the black bear that did this deserves a knife in his throat. And you'll be the one to do it. We've got a lot of fight left.
Cliff.
So dry your eyes, lads.
Yeah, this lighting is kind of crazy.
Giles' sword. His last words were of you, Cliff.
Willis Khan, I am testing CachyOS with Proton Experimental. No matter how low I set the graphics, it doesn't go above 60
May you
frames
find
per
peace
second.
among these brothers.
You might have VSync set up.
Come. Say you
So
for a
I
while.
think that would depend on the refresh rate of your library. So check that. That'll be the first thing to look at. Mic is too low. Or am I just not talking loud enough? My wife just told me that my mic was too low too. Apparently she's watching. Hopefully that's better. Just turn it up a little bit.
Rest well. You will be missed.
Pour one out for my homies. So did I miss something? Like I went straight into the game. Just with the game music, your voice became a bit drowned out. It was a bit better though. All right, I did turn my microphone volume up a little bit. If it's too much, I can turn the game volume down. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that anyway. Okay, seems good now. I'll keep the music down at 80 anyway. All right, Nunk says Cachy uses Wayland and KDE, right? I think that has to do with the KDE that you use. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone else who knows more about Linux than I do, but I think the KDE that you use determines whether you're using Wayland or X11. I'm using Plasma, which is Wayland by default. So hopefully that gives you a better idea. But I would check the documentation of the different KDEs like Cinnamon or whatever to see what display server each one uses. And Check Dog says, I'm on CachyOS as well. What CPU, GPU set do you have up? I have a RX 90 XT or 9070 XT and an Intel Gen 12 i7 processor. Okay, CachyOS is Wayland now. KDE is just your desktop environment. All right, speak with your comrades. I'm gonna talk to this person.
All the better. I'll take down every black bear I see.
All right.
So long as those black bears don't bother you.
You want to kick him? I don't want to kick him. That's rude.
They won't give up unless we knock some sense into them.
I've whipped up a decent meal for you.
Stream looks great. Links over in the host. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Have I talked to all my comrades? I have not. Howdy, how were you able to get the game up? I'm using Proton Experimental and did the game mode run command. Game won't even start, but if I remove that, the game freezes after getting past the start menu. So I am using Proton Experimental. It just downloaded the latest version right before I launched it here. I tried GE Proton 32, which it gave me an error like right off the rip. Didn't even launch into the game. And then from there I was able to get in, and other than some commands or environment
I found some
variables,
herbs nearby.
it just worked.
Does anyone need any? We should just go there and tear them to shreds.
Alex says, I'll just wait a bit until all you guys beta test the game at Linux. For the rest of us, hey, that's why I'm doing this.
Does anyone need any?
Oh my god, okay. Who do I need to talk to now?
This won't be the end of things. I can't help but think they'll strike again. Our scouts should be returning any moment now. Once they're back, I'll send Andrew
Proton
out.
Experimental is Bleeding Edge. Yeah, I think it
How many
just
of
came
us
up with a
will
new
be
update. Actually, this one
I'll have
was March
Sylvan
12th.
keep watch tonight.
I got the version there in my Mango HUD. And DJ says, think I just got smacked by Denuvo. Did you like launch the game too often?
I'll head into
What
town
happened?
and see what I can find out. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll find a lead on them. You know I'm the best man for it. I'll be back before you know it. They couldn't catch me even if they tried.
Yeah, too many Proton changes. I got lucky. I got it figured out relatively quickly.
This won't be the end of things. I'm almost certain we've been betrayed. How else would they know the exact moment we were away? Rotten bastards. How dare they? We did nothing to deserve this. The Black Bears have lost their minds. Let's repay blood with blood.
So I've been messing around with Final Fantasy 15 a lot lately, and I learned that if you try to like start the game too often, you get locked out, which is crazy because that game's like 10 years old now. All right, now I can go into the cabin.
Come on.
Yams gruel
Hey,
again.
Cliff.
Wish I'd just died on the battlefield.
Just eat it, Naira. There you are. Perfect timing as always. Sit down, dig in.
We're still missing Ryan.
Probably dead.
Everyone got a bowl? Yeah?
I suppose that's one less mouth to feed, eh?
Oi, could make it 2 less mouths, you know.
If you got a fight left in you, get your ass back out there. No one's stopping
DJ
you.
says, "Yeah, I don't
Now shut up
even
and
hit the
eat.
initial splash screen anymore. Just
We're
instant
just
kills
gonna
and like
sit
quick
here
play."
sipping this pig swill.
Yeah, I think you
I'd
got
rather eat a
de novoed.
black-faced
Hey, you looking to get some manners beaten into you? You better fucking pick that up.
Oh, what, Jan? You gonna make me?
Fine, that's enough.
Forget it. Bloody bastard.
Cranky ginger twat.
That's enough. Our fight isn't over.
Shit's dead! Everyone
Just shut the fuck down.
I really wish this game had a character creator, and I'm really surprised it doesn't. All right, I've got some tutorials at the
Gian has
bottom.
fallen. And with the great leader's death, our land, Pelun, once unified, has been plunged into chaos.
Wish Billy
And
Boyd had
now,
voice of a character for
a
this.
bloody battle unfolds between the Greymanes, who fight to uphold his will, and the Black Bear forces that
I won't
seek to
lie,
set
I love the
it
glitter.
free.
Keep the glitter.
Fucking prick.
I got some QTE. Oh no, there's just how I attack. Oh, this combat's smooth. Oh. Oh, how do I block? My left bumper is to lock on, right bumper is to attack. Shield bash is my right trigger. Alright. Tobias. I was going to buy it, but only got 6 out of 10. I'm going to wait a long time.
You alright?
I don't blame you. Games are expensive. $70 is a lot to drop on a brand new game, but I haven't seen a bad review on it.
Get out of here!
Like, everything I've seen is like almost perfect, or compares to Witcher or Red Dead 2. Oh my gosh, how do I get over there? Like, even if it's just like, oh, it's IGN too. Okay. Yeah, don't listen to IGN.
Go easy, will you?
IGN 6 out of 10 means they did not get paid to promote the game. Yeah. Ooh, B. Okay. Ooh, okay, B's the dodge. Oof. Yeah, the combat is not a 6 out of 10. Like, it's awesome. I'm really surprised. Especially considering Pearl Abyss is like an MMO company. The combat is solid. Oh, I need to go this way now. Okay. Can you control the camera angle while fighting? Yes, you can. Can I run? There's an arrow too? Go this way now? As long as we already have those other things. I don't know, but I'm not complaining. I like it. I think it's kind of silly. Could be I just need a driver update, even though I did one yesterday. It could be Proton. Oh,
This one's done for. Cliff, long time. Miss me?
you tried to turn off ray tracing? I did, like that was the first thing I did, because I saw other people had issues with it.
Protectors of Payloon.
So I currently do not have ray tracing enabled.
Throwing your lives away.
Anybody managed to get FSR 4 to work? I tried.
There's that Greymaze spirit.
I couldn't even get the game to launch. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. I got to launch, I got into the menu, but once I loaded into the game, the screen was completely
Grab him.
Quick fight. How do I block?
Live for this. Send them all to the grave. The best you've got.
I don't think I was meant to win that fight.
Look at you. All this effort, and you still end up bowing to me. What's that? Got something to say? Go on then. Out with it. I'm all ears. Well, you had your chance. Let this be a lesson to all you wolf whelps.
$70 and I died in the first 20 minutes of the game. Great.
Give Gian my regards.
Yeah, short game.
Hunt down every last gray
Was it Far Cry 6? If you just hit the
Leave
table
none alive.
for 20 minutes, you could, that's the end of the game. Because the guy tells you to sit there and you just do it. Did the launch option, the game started and ran, but it wasn't in the options, and game clearly was still using FSR 3 once we were in the game. So I've noticed that some games will still support FSR 4 even if you only have up to FSR 3 in the options. So Hogwarts Legacy and Expedition 33 both support FSR 3 even though it's not explicitly stated in the menu. Cyberpunk, you can set the FSR 4 launch option and it'll actually display FSR 4 in the menu. forward. Yep, Afterlife. Hold. I'm gonna get rid of the overlay real quick so I can actually see. Hold LB to look at your target location and press X to jump. That's a interesting take on some platforming. Press X while standing next to a wall to jump up and climb it. Where do I go from here? Oh, there's stairs. Tilt L towards the wall after jumping and cling to it. While clinging, use L to move along the wall. Climbing consumes stamina. As it normal to my 4070 Ti Super with 7800X 3D and ultra settings scale at 60 frames per second. Depends on what settings you have and like what DLSS you're using or the quality settings. And I'm assuming you're using Linux with an NVIDIA card. Yeah, a lot of variables that you need to take into consideration. I'd say make sure you have the latest drivers. Team Death Solo, what PC specs and what frames? I'll bring up Mango HUD for you real quick so you can see. I'm getting between 60 and 80 depending on the scene. I've got a RX 9070 XT, 12th gen i7, CachyOS. Yeah, I think we're pretty comparable. So yeah, you should be good. I'm playing with FSR3. Oh, you know what? I'm trying to climb the wrong part of the wall. Is this on Ultra? It is a mix between Ultra and Cinematic. And yeah, I'll show you guys my settings I have real quick. So video, I am running at 4K, but I am using FSR 3.1. Quality upscale resolution looks pretty good. I'm not using frame gen. I could use it. I think I'm getting enough base frame rate that I can take advantage of it. Why not? Not a stupid question, Team Death Solo. Yeah, Cinematic is basically like Ultra Plus. So I've got my model quality is Cinematic, shadows high. Everything else is mostly high. You know what? Effect, I'm gonna move up to Cinematic. Simulation quality, I'll move up to Ultra. I do have ray tracing on? What? Do I? I do have ray tracing. Oh my god, I thought I turned it off. That is so crazy. Alright, let's turn it off and see how it looks. Okay, yeah, 120. Is that why I was getting the glitter? You know what? I'm turning ray tracing back on. Turning it back on. Why not? Which Proton version? I'm using Proton Experimental. I've seen some people had some struggles getting Experimental to work, but there's a new GE Proton that just came out, 33. I think that just came out yesterday or today. Ooh. So far, I would recommend the game. It's a very good eye candy game. It looks great. The combat is slick. I'm still obviously going through the tutorial. I'm kind of like half paying attention. Blinding flash. Reflect light with your sword to disrupt enemy's vision. Spot enemy weak spots and find special items hidden throughout Pavel. Oh, excuse me. While using blinding flash, press LB and RB, then hold RB. Okay. This is Ali asks spec. I've got a 9070 XT, 12th gen i7 processor, 32 gigabytes of RAM. Focus light on the device. Oh, there we go. Had to hold down the bumper. And distro is CachyOS. Woo! Almost fell in the water. Ooh, a lantern. Okay, so L bumper is going to bring up my item wheel. Lantern is a useful tool for illuminating dark areas. Use its light to find trails and hidden clues to progress through your missions. In certain locations, holding LB to shine the lanterns may reveal hidden secrets. So I have to hold down. Let's get rid of my HUD. Lanterns illuminate your immediate surroundings. So I think I found a way to keep the lantern up. So I'll have to hold down the left bumper. like a little maze. Is the gamepad only? No, you can use mouse and keyboard. Controlling the camera with mouse right now. I just prefer to play these types of games with a controller. So I'm moving forward with W. But I'd rather just use a gamepad. Bring back up Mango HUD. Does it bind with keyboard and mouse properly? I'd imagine so. I mean, use WASD to move, mouse to rotate the camera. What's your settings to get that high of a frame rate? So I have a mix between cinematic and ultra. Cinematic is basically like an ultra plus. I'm running at 4K with FSR 3. I've got frame gen enabled too, since I'm using ray tracing. I'll show you real quick. So let's see if the glitter is caused by ray tracing. So I'll turn off ray tracing. And I'm still getting glitter. Still getting sparkles. I like that shimmer. Don't fix it. It did get worse. But yeah, going through the settings, we'll go through my video. Oh my gosh. I'm the worst at this. Trigger. Okay. 4K resolution, FSR 3, upscaling, using quality. Frame gen is turned on. Check out graphics. And I've got a mix between cinematic and high. I'm going to turn ray tracing back on. I've got some ultra. I haven't done any real testing on the different settings. Yeah, I think it just depends on the angle too for the glitter, the sparkles. You know what? Let's try Proton hotfix and see if that will that'll fix the sparkles. So we'll go to the title screen, quit the game. Hey, you're welcome. Hope you enjoy it. Glad I was able to help. Let's go to settings and properties, and we'll change compatibility to Proton hotfix. Excuse me. (2026) you can play games on Linux on launch day. I just wish I knew that Proton was an option on Linux.
Greymane. Greymane?
Greymane?
Lost in thought again? Why don't we go inside?
Oh, the glitter's gone. Hot fix. Proton, hot fix. Fixed it. Hopefully I don't get de novoed. One thing real quick. I feel like I'm leaving some performance on the table. Defro, sorry if you answered this, but are you using Mesa or Mesa Git drivers? I have not answered because nobody's asked me. I am using Mesa drivers. Crazy the frames you're getting. Game seems super well optimized. I am using FrameGen, so that's obviously helping a little bit, but even without FrameGen, it was still pretty good. Like, this looks super clean right now with the native AA, but even with
I only just fished you out the river. You won't fully
even
heal
with FrameGen, it's a
without proper
little
rest.
flaggy, but we'll try it. We'll go with it. Yes, this is on Linux, Adriel. I'm using CachyOS. Obviously, that is a fork of Arch. So buy it if you want to try it. Or check out the stream. See how I like it. I gotta follow this guy. Dude's getting a little sassy. Why can't I pet this?
I'm well enough,
pet?
thanks to you.
I'm trying to pet you.
It's time I
There we
moved
go.
on.
There's so much love to give. Okay.
Are you really sure you're well enough? You can stay as long as you like.
I'm fine, really.
I think you should stay a bit longer.
So far, I like the story. There's a lot of mystery. We don't know what happened in that
Very well.
evening before.
If you're heading into town, you should stop by the
Luca,
Hernan's
thank you so much.
Tavern.
You're welcome. Thanks for watching.
News travels fast around here, so if there's any information to be found, you'll find it there.
You've gone and hired a free sword?
Adriel's asking which Proton we're using.
I'll take
Working
care of
direct
this.
from Steam. Yeah,
Look,
I just switched
I already
from
paid you.
experimental,
We're here for the interest.
where I was getting some
What
weird
interest?
like glitter
Hey,
artifacts,
kid, come here.
to
Just
If
pay
you
up
could
and
just-
won't be any
Hotfix.
trouble.
Oi,
We're not asking, we're telling.
we'll
maybe I
beat
can
the
run it
interest
on
out
an
of you.
RX 58 or 580 in Linux.
You up in flame. Your choice. What are you gawking
It
at?
seems like an old card. I don't think it's gonna run this.
Don't you fucking know?
Today will be your last.
We'll fight.
I'm going to enjoy this.
super bloody.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's not the first time those bastards have laid into me. Things had got so bad, I was ready to pack up and leave. But they got what was coming to them. All thanks to you.
Where are you headed then?
Truth is, I'm also headed to Hernand. Can I tag along?
Turn off all enhancements.
Let's set up.
Sure, I'm gonna go back to let me go back to settings and change the upscale resolution to quality. It just seemed a little bit too laggy for me. Not as smooth as I would like. Still looks really good.
On foot, it won't take long to reach Hernand. But if you want to get to town quickly, we should ride there.
Adriel, I agree. It's
You could ride with
running
me,
fantastic.
but I recently came across this wild horse.
I just saw
He
some
won't let me ride him, but
glitches
maybe he'll
up
take a
here,
liking
but I
to you.
think I saw that in the Digital Foundry video too, when they covered this game on the PS5 Pro. So I think that's more of a game issue
What's
and
that
not
look
a
for?
Linux or PC issue.
Hernand used to be one of the nicest places to live.
Press A to go faster.
But with those bandits about, you're always looking over your shoulder.
It's that bad.
It's worse than ever now. The guard's been stretched thin, and it's impossible to keep the peace. It's us ordinary folk who are paying the price.
Definitely getting some Red Dead 2 vibes right here.
Now this here is one of my favorite spots. The view from the bridge is absolutely breathtaking. It'd be a shame to just hurry past. Let's take it slow. We deserve a little serenity every now and again. No fighter, but I know strength when I see it. That kind of skill will have people seeking you out, Greymane. Some will need your help, like me. But others
I never
will
really
just
took
want to see how
AMD
they
cards
measure up to you.
seriously until
That's
recently.
the only
I've
way
always
a
been an
fighter can
NVIDIA
test their
guy.
strength. Funny, isn't it?
And then I switched to Linux and then switched to AMD.
We're nearly there. That horse seems fond of you, Greymane.
The
A
immersiveness
horse would make
of this
traveling
open
a lot
world being
easier.
comparable to Rockstar game like Red Dead 2.
Hernand's bigger
Looks like
than you
something I've
might
not seen
think.
in years. I agree. Like seeing a world is like this big. Like it really reminds me of Witcher 3 so far too, and I love that game. I know I'm at the very, very beginning, so it'll almost be like the equivalent of White Orchard. Even the music just reminds me of Witcher. NVIDIA is getting better on Linux now. It is. I still have my 3080. I may install it just to see how it fares on a game like Crimson Desert. But I'm also lazy and I don't want to do that. Too much effort. Temporary lodgings. You found a small place to stay at the traveler's camp behind the Royal Trading Post in Hernand. Here, you can lie on your bed to relieve your exhaustion. Check the supply chest once you've had enough rest. Any loot you couldn't pick up during combat, you'll find safely stored there. That's pretty cool. Look around Hernand Tavern.
Made it back alive. Wish I felt good about it. Think I'll head to the tavern to drown my thoughts in ale.
All right.
A tempered spirit is as important as tempered steel. In this line of work, a moment's hesitation can cost you your life.
I wonder if the laundry's dried yet. Looks like rain tomorrow.
There's a trust system.
I'd best bring it in before it's all a wash. Oh.
Yeah, I'm lucky I was able to get this card.
You've been most kind.
Toothless. I
familiar to
got that
me.
fixed by switching to Proton hotfix. Some other people in the chat had mentioned that was the fix for it.
Nice day for making friends.
Blood soaks into your hands and the smell never really leaves. Our job means picking up a blade again before the wounds even heal.
You need me?
Is there any man like Marshal Midler in this world? I look at the crest on my shield and my chest swells with pride.
So I'm wondering, is there a keyboard shortcut that I can use to hide the HUD? I have NVIDIA GPU. Is AMD better for games, for running games on Linux? I'm a new user. Yes, AMD is better on Linux than NVIDIA. However, NVIDIA cards are more powerful. So it's kind of like a catch-22. You're gonna get like better stability and better frame rate, or I'm sorry, not frame rate, but frame time on AMD. Better compatibility versus NVIDIA. But again, like, yeah, Toothless said it. It's AMD just runs better and simpler to set up.
Hello, Blunt Tusk.
I noticed when it started raining, let's check the frame rate here. 900 playing. Seems like there's like the resolution just dropped because of the rain.
If you're slow, you're just a tool for someone sharper.
Hail.
Oh, my arm. Hey,
I didn't expect to see a grey mane
Did I pass something I should have gone to? I think I did. I need to go up here.
Coin for a veteran?
Do I have a coin? I don't have any money. Insufficient funds.
Help a fella out.
How do I get in there? Temperatures in Pavel will vary by time and region. Your body temperature changes according to the surrounding environment. If your body temperature strays from the optimal range, stamina will drain faster. This will lead to exhaustion and slow recovery. Reaching extreme physical conditions may impose greater restrictions, so be cautious of rapid temperature changes. Equipping gear or consuming food with sufficient fire or ice resistance allows you to move freely without restrictions, even in extreme conditions. So, really reminds me of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom?
Good day to you.
Good day. I just walked around the entire building. And the entrance was probably just right here the whole time.
May I be of assistance?
Made it back alive. Wish I felt good about it. Think I'll head to the tavern to drown my thoughts in ale.
Pleased to meet you.
Welcome. Looks like you've had a long day.
Well met. Staying alive is worth more than any victory.
Challenge the arm wrestling champion.
And better still, if we can end it without spilling blood. Let's have at it, right?
Arm wrestling is a contest of strength and timing. Press X repeatedly to fill the gauge red and win. If the gauge turns completely white, you will lose the match. Outmatch your opponent in strength and speed to win the match.
You feeling confident? Come on, put your back into it.
Oh, there's QTEs too? Win, 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 win. Oh, man. Did it.
That was a good match.
Blazes, you're as strong as you look.
That was cool.
I just did my best. You should be proud of your own strength.
Some good positive reinforcement.
And humble to boot. Damn. My pa always said true strength lies in humility. I suppose he meant folk like you.
Well, thanks for the compliment.
I'm calling it. This might be the best
Let's
game
do
ever.
it again sometime.
Just based off the arm wrestling minigame.
Fine day for it, no?
Is he really all right?
Of course he is! Come on! Stop worrying!
Is there no one who cares about me? How are you doing, old man? Nobody cares what I go through. I've got used to the
I agree with
indifference.
Toothless.
Well, there's nothing anyone
CachyOS
should
should be
go
the go-to for
Here,
anyone switching
hope
from
this can be of
Windows.
help.
It's very comparable to Windows.
Kind of you.
As far as like the setup,
benevolent hand
actually
has
has a
finally
true control
reached me.
panel.
Please, take
It's very
this.
gaming focused.
I'm sure you will find a use for it.
It was super easy for me to set
is
up,
this? Virtue paves
to
the
install
path to
drivers
wisdom,
and Steam
which shall bring us together
and Pro
once
Game
more.
Launcher.
When the time comes, the key shall guide
Oh,
you.
this is important story stuff.
Was this some kind of riddle? Wait, what did you mean?
What I don't understand is, am I in a flashback right now? Good thing I'm recording it. Okay, yeah, I thought I died, and then, like, I'm back to life, and I gave an old guy a coin, and he gives me this key. I don't want that jar. Kenneth, so it's working under Linux, and as Toothless said, it does work with Proton Experimental. I was getting some weird, like, glittering artifacts. You can actually see it. I'll actually, can I point to it? You can kind of see along the wall, like some glitter artifacts in the water. It was very noticeable using Proton Experimental. I'm using the hotfix now, and it mostly resolved it. This is the first time I was seeing it in this area, or in water, since moving to the hotfix. Does changing Proton versions count towards de novo daily activations? Yes. Yeah, anytime you start the game, it's going to count.
Can anyone help me? Who are you? Please, you have to help me, quickly.
Any
Calm
special
yourself.
Steam parameters passed to the game?
Friend,
no,
I'm
just
here
game
to
mode
help.
and obviously Mango HUD. I'm not using DLSS because I have AMD card, so I'm
Can
using
you walk?
FSR.
He was right about you.
I don't mind being asked. That's why I'm here. Like, that's why I'm doing this. It's like
Here.
a day one
You'll
game
need
on
this.
Linux. People are going to want to know whether this game works or not.
Care for those around you,
She's
as you have done
disappeared.
for me.
Jump. Jump. Usually NVIDIA comes out with drivers for new games the day before release. Greymane or Battleborn? I have no idea. I don't think I've gotten that far. Honestly, I haven't really been paying too much attention to the game itself. I need to.
Help a fella out.
Wow, a cat! What's so special about a cat? Come on, let's go
Alright, kid is right here.
I'm going
Something wrong?
We're running late, but he just won't come down. We've got to get back before anyone notices. The chief's going to be really upset. How can you help me get him down? Gigi, get down here this instant! Hurry! You're going to get us both in trouble.
Good luck, Arthur.
Please, can you help? The chief gets scary when he's mad.
Can I, got some Assassin's Creed stuff going on. Kenneth, yes, I have a 9070 XT.
Thank you. Gigi, you scared me
Turn on the
half to
HUD for you
death.
so you can see.
Think you'll make it back home in time?
Yeah, you
Got
saved us from a good
FSR3 in
scolding.
quality mode. Ray tracing is enabled.
If you ever visit my town, come say hi.
Sure, if I have time.
Frame gen
I'll
is
reward
turned
you
on.
for your help today. I think you'd love it there. Though, I'm not sure if you'll be allowed in. Well, don't worry. I'll talk to the chief about it. Make sure you come visit.
Wait, where is your village?
The girl exploded into a pile of sparkles.
Kindness for a poor soul.
Hey, what?
Huh?
I'm getting my share this time. Every last coin of it. If there's profit to be had, it's going in my pocket.
So I don't know if this game supports FSR4. I tried it, and when I tried to load the game from the menu, there was a black screen for like 2 or 3 minutes, so I removed any of the command options I had just to get the game running. So I haven't gotten to the point of trying to troubleshoot that or figure that out. I might do that. I see my shield's damaged too. Arzo, I have a 12th gen i7 processor, Intel, RX 9070 XT, 32 gigabytes of RAM.
That will do. He knows his place now.
go over here. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how good this game looks.
Can't do a single bloody thing right. Oh, I can't
Hole in the
believe
roof up
this.
there.
Get up. Stop whinging and get up. Oh, can't even handle cleaning a bloody chimney.
Hey, Kims.
Some husband you
so
turned out to be.
all I really had to do was get Proton
all
Experimental
afternoon.
or Proton Hotfix
This is all just a
for
show.
my compatibility.
He always acts
Other
up
than
when we're
that, it
busy,
just launched.
don't you?
Oh, come on. I do not.
More cleaning, less complaining.
Excuse me? I could have just bloody died.
Same
Yeah,
old
Arzo, there was
performance,
some
I was
weird
hoping that fall would knock
glittery
some
looking
sense into
artifacts
you.
when I was
Why
using
would I
Proton
pretend to
Experimental.
fall off the roof?
After I
That
switched
really
to
I'm
the
sure it
Proton
did.
Hotfix,
Just like
it
when you
works great.
slammed your hand into the door last week, eh?
Kenneth
come on
says
now.
frame pacing
Enough.
seems
I'll
good,
do
or
it
using
for
any
you.
special Mingo HUD FPS locks, or
well,
just in
much
game.
obliged.
This is all in game.
Let the man work.
Shut it.
I have a 120 hertz monitor, so that is basically acting as like my frame rate cap. All right, flip the broom. How do I do that? Whoops. Nope, don't want to do that. How do I change my item, my equip? Let's go to inventory. I have a helmet? Can I equip that? Okay, that's how I equip the broom. Okay, cool. It does not crash with FSR. It was... Actually, yeah, it was when I tried to enable Wayland and FSR 4. Key is required. Get my way, dude. I'm gonna climb up here. I can't see. Okay. Hold. Okay. Press LB to aim, and then press right button to clean it. Am I doing this right? I need to get like a box up here to stand up on. Why can't I figure this out? Actually, I had to stand up on it. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, my back! You've done me a huge favor there.
Finally figured it out.
Look
at him.
Where are you?
Come now. She'd have me run ragged if she could. Can't blame you for a little theatrics.
I can still hear
eh?
you.
Eh?
Aye,
Had to
till she
touch the
finds a
air quality.
better actor for the role.
Lauren, give him some of our finest attire. Think of it as a gift from me to you, eh? Farewell.
Sure, why not? Don't expect you to start listening to me now.
Examine certain items to acquire information or knowledge. Select the item in your inventory. And press A to examine it. Hold LB to take a closer look.
You look familiar to me.
All right, so inventory. And I want to press A. Examine. Got some. What am I examining? I don't. Oh, examine the key from the old man. This thing. Okay. Just have to hit A after selecting it, and then I just have to wait. That's a magical key. Go to Hernand Castle. I don't know how I feel about this hat. Can I hide it? I don't think I can. Don't think I can hide it.
Have a good one. I'm craving a proper roast tonight.
Catch bugs? Now I'm not able to go back up there.
Hello.
Oh, I say hi.
Oh, today was a right bastard, but tomorrow's another day. The proper pint will get me right back up.
They come in pints? think I need to go up through here.
Those mean bandits will regret what they've done. Let's play Catch the Bandit.
Yeah, this is crazy how well this game runs for as good as it looks. I think it's been in development for like 7 years. I've got a yellow.
I need to fix my hammer.
Ooh, is this a side quest?
Well, you've come to the finest blacksmith in town. Though, not at the best time. My hammer's about to give out. And even a skilled blacksmith like me is nothing without the proper tools. I could get the wood myself from the forest nearby. But a blacksmith must never leave his forge.
Logging axes allow you to cut down trees for timber, a vital resource for crafting and upgrading gear. Higher grade axes significantly increase your gathering speed and overall efficiency. To use a logging axe, select axe from your inventory and press A to equip it. Hold LB to aim at a tree, then press RB to chop it down. Something else going on here too.
What's the job? I'm listening.
Okay, so on the minimap, the question marks, they're not necessarily quest givers, but just like people of interest.
I'm listening.
So I'm gonna head up to the castle. Ooh, I can reinforce my weapon.
You there? You look like you've got some coin.
I do not have any coin. So how am I on day 4 already?
You don't look like a bad sort.
Everything seems to be in order.
Stay out of trouble, you hear?
Open it!
You may enter.
All right, so real quick, I'm gonna save the game because I want to do some more optimization, some more testing. Where do I save? Options. My only complaint so far is how unintuitive the user interface is. Like the menu, it is a pain to find anything. I think that's kind of standard with Pearl Abyss games. I know Black Desert was like that, Lost Ark is like that. So we'll go into the options. I think that's the command for FSR4. And then got the indicator. So we'll see if HDR pops up, if I can use FSR4. And we should see the indicator once FSR4 is activated. Game launches, but it puts me back into X Wayland for my display server. Kenneth, so 9070 XT can just inject FSR4 into any FSR3 game with that command. No, you have to have that game, or you have to have that command in order to use FSR4 with Linux for some reason. I'm gonna check, but I thought someone said that Crimson Desert does support FSR4. This article, AMD recently added Crimson Desert as an official Ryzen and Radeon game bundle partner, so it should come as a little surprise that the game implements nearly the full FSR4 Redstone gaming technology feature set. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with me using hotfix. No, the game, from my understanding, is the game has to support FSR4. If it uses FSR3, you can use Optiscaler to inject FSR4, but that is basically replacing DLSS or spoofing DLSS to give you FSR4. So I'm going to see if we can get the latest version of Proton GE. Yep, there's 33. Close out of Steam. I always use the CachyOS Proton version v2. I used to, and then I found out that there's some additional settings that GE uses, like NT Sync, which basically acts as like a traffic director for Windows. Well, games are looking for the Windows version of that, and if it's not enabled, it can cause some performance issues. So that's enabled by default with GE, but not with CachyOS. But I've seen that there's plans for the CachyOS team to enable that by default with their Proton fork. All right, so 33 is installed. Let's load Steam back up. And depending on your processor, you may have better performance with version 3. Uh, 9070 Cachy with newest Proton did not work out for me. So I'll show you real quick while I'm on the screen. Proton Experimental launched for me, but I got some artifacts when looking at water and certain textures. It almost looked like glitter. That went away with Proton Hotfix. I just played for the past hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes using Proton, or about 45 minutes using Proton Hotfix. It worked great, great performance. Not a lot of artifacting other than like one little spot. I am testing GE Proton 1033 right now just to see if I can get HDR working. And I just saw that the game is compatible with FSR4. And I would like to use that. So I'm going with GE Proton 33 just to see if this works. If not, I'll switch back to Hotfix. Am I getting locked out for too many launches? No, I'm good. Okay. Woo! And I see Wayland as my display server. So that's good. Hit play. So I'm using Proton, or GE Proton 33. I know. Thought I was about to go to bed. Is it just me or does it look crisper now? How did I get kicked out of the castle? I was there. I am also at half my frame rate I was at before. So let's check settings. Upscale's off. Oh, there we go. Now I have the option for FSR 4.0. Let's go. Turn on frame gen. Ray regeneration. What? HDR on. Oh, did the game just crash on me? Okay. Woo. Okay. But I do see the FSR4 is working. All right. HDR off because it's like super washed out. Mako, I'm using. It works so far with Proton hotfix, experimental, and there's a new GE Proton 33. Works with all three of those. Turn off HDR. Soap dish. There's a couple commands that I had to run. I will put those in the chat for you. You have to enable Wayland first of all, which you can only do with, or I was only able to do with GE Proton, and then Proton enable FSR4 equals 1, and that was it. I'll put that in the chat for you real quick. So you should be able to copy and paste that in there. I'm going to turn off. Actually, no, I want to see how ray reconstruction looks. Okay, so it looks good, but this is not playable by any means. I can't do it. I still have ray tracing. That is, I don't know if it's just like the, it's kind of jarring like how smooth it is now. And I don't know if it's just because of the like really bad frame rate with the ray regeneration or whatever that feature is called, or what. How do I climb again? Sparkly artifacts. That's gotta be like the game design thing. Right? Now I need to go back to the castle, even though I was in. Yep, picking pumpkins. Oh, good catch, Kenneth. Yeah, I have a 9000 series, so I turned off ray regeneration, and I have ray tracing turned on. Ray regeneration, I was getting like 40 frames per second with frame gen turned on. It's not worth it to me. Ooh, what's this? Here, I'll turn it back on just so you can see. Oh, I see what you mean. Turn off ray tracing. Turn on ray regen. It did something. I'm back. I think I'm back. Too much. Yeah, I can't have them both turned on while playing. Or while streaming. Ooh, timber. I think ray tracing works well depending on the game. There's only now 3 games that I think it's worth to use ray tracing. Witcher 3, Hogwarts Legacy, and it looks fantastic in this game. But when I played Cyberpunk, I didn't use ray tracing. I don't think the performance hit's worth it for that game.
Oh!
Hang on now.
You don't look dangerous.
Everything looks good.
Don't cause any trouble.
Open it.
You can pass, go on.
Karma, other way. Turn on ray tracing, turn off ray regeneration. Yeah, Witcher 3, the ray tracing in that game, it's probably the best implementation of it I've seen. So, Mako, I've switched Proton 3 times so far since I started streaming. I started with experimental. I saw a lot of glittery artifacts. After that, I switched to hotfix, which fixed that. For the most part, I still saw it here and there. And maybe 10-15 minutes ago, I switched to GE Proton 33, which just came out within the last day or two. So that's what I'm using right now, and I needed that to use FSR 4, which looks like awesome. Like, I can't believe how crisp this game looks. I need to go into the castle. Do I go down this way?
Good day.
All right, so if the game's crashing for you, I would try to do like a package update, get the latest drivers and all that fun stuff, give your computer a reboot. Don't use any launch options at first. Just try to get the game to launch.
Good day to you.
Yeah, this is... I think I just saw it.
How'd you do?
Like, glitter artifact. Now it's gone. There it goes. It only seems to happen around water. Just boot it back up using GE33 and did the launch options, and yeah, it does make an insane difference.
Ah, you don't seem like the troublesome type.
All good.
Don't go causing trouble in there.
Open the gate.
You can pass, go on.
Ray tracing still locks up. Did you say you have a AMD card or NVIDIA?
Spots. I was on a forest patrol when a flower basket dropped over my head. It blew to bits and damn near killed me.
Okay, so your specs are pretty comparable to what I have.
Who goes there?
I'm assuming that you have the latest drivers? The latest Mesa drivers?
Stay clear of any flower baskets floating about.
Mako, yeah, I have... I get to the menu, hit new game, goes for about 10 seconds and freezes. That happened to me... Oh, Bazite, yeah. I had issues with Bazite too. That's why I switched off to Cachy. Yeah, Mako, I had some command option or environment variables I tried using in the game, like locked up when I tried to start it off. Once I removed those options, it booted it right up for me. I was able to get into the game itself from the menu. Oh, what am I doing in here? I need to go up. Ooh, recipe. I'm gonna take this. Are there stairs here? Like, this might be the best hallway I've ever seen. Oh, there's the stairs. sledgehammer? Please tell me I can take that. No. I want a hammer for a weapon.
Oh, this door's always locked.
I've yet to receive word from the Marquis. Please leave.
You're not my supervisor. Alright, so I need to find the room the key opens. Before I do that, I need to get something to drink. I am thirsty. Alright. I am back. Find the alchemist chamber. That was quick. It's like, it's never the first door. Never. Yeah, so if there's, I think switching from Windows to Linux was one of the best things I've done, like gaming wise. There's just so much bloat that was on Windows. Like even updates now take like 2 minutes compared to 20 with Windows. Yeah, the Windows search is awful. And what makes it even worse is that like it's all indexed. All the information is indexed and it still takes forever to find files. Can I catch that? me get it. Yeah, Ken, I was just talking about Windows with searching. The bunny's gone. Oh, there it is. Let me get you. Gotcha. Hee hee hee. I'll just drop it in there. The only thing I miss about Windows is playing
You're
games in
finally here.
VR. Like
He's waiting for you.
using the UEVR injector
This power will help
or
you get
the
inside.
Luke Ross VR mod for Red Dead 2. But if I really wanted to, I could just dual boot, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Like, I just don't care enough to do it. The axiom force can be used to grab and move objects. After grabbing the object, use the right thumbstick, LT, and RT to move it. Rotate the discs to align the circuits and restore the connection. So there are, I'm trying to remember how I did this. Okay. So there are open source VR apps that work really well, like ALVR and Wyvern. I prefer Wyvern. It works great with games that like fully support VR. But as far as like using mods to play VR games, I just haven't been able to find a good way to do it. But Wyvern's the way to go.
I've been waiting for you.
All right, important story stuff.
Just as virtue paves the path to wisdom, your deeds have brought us together once more.
You're that beggar.
I am Alustin, and this is the Axiom Archive. It is a repository of the universe's grand designs. Each record, the blueprint of a single world.
Why did you summon me?
Still getting glittery sparkles.
There are beings who have brought chaos to your world.
I won't lie, I kind of
The consequences of which extend to even you and your comrades.
You have news of them?
You will cross paths with those who escaped Fate's grasp. But the balance of this world and the abyss has begun to falter. If the cosmic order frays any further, our world,
He's got some
the
on his chalice,
abyss,
too.
and reality itself will unravel. You must restore the balance before it's too late.
I don't know what you mean.
Such a grand undertaking begins with small acts that will have profound effect on the fate
I didn't like
of
the
your
story
world.
in Black Desert either. It was really confusing and convoluted. There was that Chrono Odyssey. It kind of like it followed a lot of the same themes and ideas too. Okay. Restoring the Abyss activates the Skybridge gate. Pass through the gate and use the Axiom Force to operate the alignment device. Aligning it to the correct position will restore the broken Skybridge. Some gates require all connected abysses to be restored before they can be activated. See, I could not get into the gameplay for BDO. It just wasn't for me. When it comes to MMOs, I prefer like World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy 14. Like I said, I played what was it, Chrono Odyssey, the demo that they had in the summer. That was a lot of fun, but I think it was mostly just because it was a brand new MMO that no one knew anything about, really. So you couldn't look up and see where things were. Yeah, you actually had to go out and explore and find things on your own. And Soapdish, I agree with you. It's been like it's crazy how good games just run on Linux. Pass through the gate and operate the alignment device with the Axiom Force. Sparkles! Alright, what do I do? Oh, I gotta use my D-pad. There we go. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. Can I jump up there? Can I make it? Okay. It like throws me off the way that the platforms go down too. Like I'm getting flashbacks of Super Mario Brothers. Project Ascension is a custom World of Warcraft server. Is that like classic WoW? Or is that modern WoW? Because if it's classic, I might have to go back to that. As far as like performance in Linux, I would say that there's been a massive improvement just in the past month on games I've been playing for a while. Like when I had ray tracing turned on in Hogwarts Legacy, anytime I'd switch like inside, like going indoors to outdoors, there was like a massive frame rate drop. Like it'll take forever to load. And that seems to have gone away in the last couple driver updates. And I noticed that with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, that the stuttering has gone down tremendously. So you can go classless. So like I could be like a mage rogue if I wanted to be. Okay, so my wife is upstairs watching. I'm pretty sure she was just like shaking her head. I think I just heard her laugh. I'm gonna have to try that out. Glitter, it's back. A Grove Ranger, which is a healer that heals by shooting arrows at the party. That sounds awesome. Alright, move the floating core to the deactivated lantern. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Hopefully this helped you get the game running. Alright, I move that box there. Okay. Ken, I have not seen any purple light. At least not with hair. I didn't mean to sit down. Did that not work? Oh, maybe I need to do this. That's where it goes. Is that not where it goes? Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't stand on that. Maybe he goes here? Well, actually, I have to hold down the L button. Oh gosh. Are we talking about the starting screen when you first launch the game? Like the splash screen before the game actually loads? Okay. Press R3 to gather energy into your palm and release it into a single powerful strike that reduces the target's defense. Oh, after you hit a new game. Yeah, it took a while for me too. And then at that time, that's when I was trying to get Wayland and FSR4 to work, and it was stuck on that black screen for me for like a couple minutes. So I had to Alt F4 out to remove the command line options, and after that, it just loaded right up for me. So I don't have any abilities I can really upgrade yet. Hang on the middle of the powered device, then activate it with force power. Hang on the middle of the power device and activate it with force power. Okay. That's gotta be there. How do I get up there? Alright, I was able to climb up. I don't think I was doing that right. Only happens when you look at the moon. Are you a werewolf? I have no clue what I'm supposed to do right here. Didn't hurt. it's one of these? Getting hurt, getting hurt, getting hurt. In the middle of all the books. Like, I'm seriously about to look this up. I have no clue what to do. Where did my sword away? I feel like that's a door? don't think this goes here. However, I did just see a treasure chest over here. I didn't even do that. Jump. Abyss gears. Abyss gears are imbued with the energy of the abyss. They only manifest their true power when slotted into an unlocked equipment socket. They improve your attributes or unlock new skills. During your adventures, keep an eye out for individuals who specialize in abyss gears. Has anyone else got this part figured out? I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay, so I take damage doing that. I'm trying to figure out what the spotlighted area is. Here, I'll turn Lego HUD on. I just had it off because it was kind of distracting from the tutorial. Ouch. Okay. So that needs to go there. Hang on the middle of the powered device. I doubt that goes there. Like, it's gotta be this fault, right? Alright, just want to make sure I wasn't missing something stupid. So I have had success with hotfix, experimental, and right now I'm using GE33. You can climb, and in the center, oh my gosh. Thank you. I feel so stupid. Oh my god. I'm dumbfounded. That something that simple. I swear, if like I turned off the game and then came back to it first thing in the morning, that would have been like 5 minutes. Not even. Thank you, Yevanov. Alright, Eldixers. I am using CachyOS. Obviously that's a fork of Arch. And as you can see, it's running very well. 33 is working out very well. Obviously, it's giving me less of the glitter artifacts. It seems like that's kind of widespread. I've seen some other people talk about that. Soap Dish. I can confirm that 33 with Wayland and ray tracing on is working fantastic. I mean, obviously, I have frame gen turned on, but FSR4, quality upscale resolution, frame gen's turned on, ray regeneration's turned off, because that will blow my computer up.
So, have you decided on your path?
Sorry, who are you?
I am White Crow,
Yes,
a guardian
FSR4,
of the abyss and a protector of your
Sand
world's
Scoopers
cosmic
is
order.
working for me. I'm using
You
Proton
are the woman from the
GE33.
The kindness you showed me back then.
And I've got a 97
guide you on
XT
your
also,
path.
CachyOS. So try Proton GE33.
Here, take these wings. The power to soar through the open skies is yours to command. It's time to return.
You're telling me to jump?
Good luck. I believe in you.
not. Those wings will see you down safely.
Now, take flight. The world is yours to explore.
Press X while mid-air to fly.
Greetings, my child.
All right. Made it.
Blessings upon you, child.
The only time I've seen any sort of blurriness is like right now when it's raining. Other than that, it's been super crisp. I think it might also have to do with, I'm on chapter 2 already. I think it might have to do with how the like what type of upscaling is being used. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with things looking weird other than the glitter sparkles. I don't want them to go away. I love it.
Greetings. Time moves slow as frozen pests when there's no fighting to be done.
Do you need something, stranger?
Did you hear all the grey maids got wiped out?
You've been living under a rock.
So I think I'm gonna end the stream here.
They were good men.
I'm getting kind of tired. I'm
Oi,
old. I've been streaming now for 3 hours. I think it's the longest I played a video game in one sitting
Must be off.
in months. So I'm probably gonna go to bed. But thank you all for checking out the stream. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, this gave you an idea on how well this game is running on Linux on day one, literally like hour one. So check it out. Appreciate you joining. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I have a lot of Linux gaming videos. Steam sales going on, so maybe I'll find something cheap and play on that. We'll see, but I think I'm gonna be stuck on this game for a while. So thanks for checking out. Have a good night, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Oh yeah, Project Ascension. I'll definitely check that out.
You look like you carry fleas.